Elliot Quest is really lame and bad. That's the review. You can go now, but if you want to know why it's lame and bad, here we go. The gameplay is uninspired and doesn't feel very fun. Now, the gameplay is pretty stock standard for platformers and Metroidvanias, but that's basically the biggest point. Almost every early access game is a platformer or a Metroidvania, and almost all of them get combat wrong. Now, if this was the year 1994, these would be pretty fun games, let me tell you. But as it stands, why wouldn't you just play the good ones, which you can mostly get for free anyway? It doesn't make any sense. The bow and arrow doesn't do any damage. It's a weak weapon and it's lame. It doesn't really do anything cool. It's not like the Z-Saber, which is like, it goes swish swish and you can kill people with it and you can do this cool rolling dash with it. The bow and arrow is just like you stand there and you shoot like fucking sticks at people. I don't really find that very engaging, to be honest. I don't like the bow and arrow. You get items and stuff as well because it's Metroidvania, but none of them do anything cool. If you stand still, you can use the shield, but like, why wouldn't I just jump over the projectiles anyway? Or you can get these dash boots, which make you go really fast. But it's like you don't get those until the end of the game, and up until that point, you've been going slow the entire time. So it's just fuck off, game. I wanna move fast, but the game doesn't let you. You're slow the entire time. This game's supposed to go for 12 hours, but if it lets you move like faster than fucking a disabled paraplegic, as opposed to a non-disabled paraplegic, the other kind, the game would probably only take 7 or 6 hours, but you just move so slow. On top of that, the actual enemy design's pretty terrible as well. All the enemies only have like 1 or 2 attack patterns at most. And if they have more than 2 attack patterns, they most assuredly one-shot you at some point. Look at this Cyclops boy. Cyclops, if you are on the ground and he slams the ground, then you're dead. Doesn't matter how many heart containers you have. Just fuck your progress. If you play the game for 20 hours and you got all the heart containers, you're still fucked, because that's just the way the game works. And good fun. Oh, look at this electric snake with homing one-shot bullshit. It's not fun. It's not fun gameplay. On top of that, the actual enemy designs, like the actual look of them, is pretty basic as well. Now, the art design in general I can't riff on too badly, because they did do a pretty good job here. In terms of an art project, this game is beautiful, but there isn't enough stuff there to make it really beautiful. I mean, Hollow Knight's is beautiful, but the game's good too. Why wouldn't I just play Hollow Knight? Environmental Station Alpha's also got fucking pixel art. I like that game. It's got good gameplay. Anyway, the game has a story as well, which is nice. It's a pretty nice story. I can't blame that. But you can watch a movie, and those have good stories too. I don't know I would play this game for 12 hours and pay $15 just to get a subpar story and a fucking shitty 12 hours of gameplay. It's just not fun. It's not a fun time. You get one-shot by things. Elliot's a ginger. That's pretty bad. I don't actually mind gingers. They're alright. But I don't like Elliot. He fucking sucks. And I hate his quest too. It's actually not that bad a game. It's just really mediocre. Is the biggest thing. This is the worst part, having made a review for like 45 hours and then realizing this game is just so mediocre you can't really say much about it. Hence the, overt negativity. But with that in mind, don't pick up Elliot Quest unless it's on sale and you don't have anything better to do with your 12 hours. Instead, read a good book or play a good platformer, because they both almost assuredly do their things better than this game does their things. It's definitely a reasonable effort, but it's pretty hit or miss, mostly miss. Definitely a miss.